Hello, this is Skylar, and today I'm going to be talking to you about a product. I've had this product for a long time, and I will be talking to you not only about the product, but about the um, significance, I guess you'd call it, behind the product. It is by um, a people named Fun and Function, and they make stuff for autism, ADHD, just people with special needs. Here it is. This is a weighted pickle. It's a plush pickle. It's not a real pickle. It's a plush stuffed animal that's supposed to look like a pickle, obviously. Now, why do I have this? Because when, well, I had my mom order it this year, but it has meaning to it. Fun and Function makes a lot of weighted plush animals and lap pads and stuff like that, which I'm a big fan of weighted anythings because I have autism. I'm also blind and I have a chronic heart condition. But the reason that I chose the weighted pickle is because um, in 2009, I was diagnosed with a heart condition that we didn't know I had for 18 years. It was misdiagnosed as asthma all my life. So in 2009, I was finally given the right diagnosis. When I came home from my month-long stay at the hospital, in which I almost died, when I came home, my aunt bought me a jar of real, actual, edible pickles. And they were called Vlasic pickles. Vlasic is just a brand name of pickle. Now, why is this significant to me? Because number one, my aunt went out of the way to bring her sick niece a jar of pickles. Number two, I like the word Vlasic because it has that VL combo. I like words or names with the VL combo, and here in America, it's not really easy to find those names. Like, I love the name Vladimir, for example. But here in America, you don't really get, to know too many people named Vladimir. At least not native people from America. You know what I'm saying? It's just not an American name. So, when I discovered Vlasic pickles, it was just totally Slayer because I like any pickles to begin with because I'm a vinegar lover. But when I discovered Vlasic pickles, it like took it to the whole next level. And so, my aunt bought me some. Now, fast forward from 2009 to 2017, which is when I got my weighted pickle friend. He kind of reminds me of when I saw on the Fun and Function website that they had a weighted pickle. I immediately thought of Missy, my aunt, when she brought me home that jar of Vlasic pickles, because this stuffed animal that you see that I'm trying to hold up in front of the screen for you guys is a weighted pickle. And so I immediately thought of when my Aunt Missy bought me that jar of Vlasic pickles. Now, this weighted pickle is really good for me for, like, if I'm needing to get my drunkenness back, as I like to put it, like if I'm sad, or if I just came back from lab, or if I'm having a grumpy day, blah, blah, blah. This weighted pickle is perfect to help me calm down. And it kind of simulates, believe it or not, the feel of holding an infant. I've never had kids, but I've held other people's kids in my life. So, I mean, he's a lot taller than an infant, but he kind of, you can hold him like he's an infant, as you can see here. You can kind of simulate that. And I also like him because he's soft, even though he is weighted down in his little bottom. He is soft, and you know, he just, it's like a plush. He's a plush animal, obviously, but he's just very soft. And they say they have his facial features because, you know, they want for kids to be able to interact with him. Well, I can't see, so that really doesn't affect me. However, I do like the fact that he's, you know, soft and weighted and, you know, just good to cuddle up to or, you know, cry on if I need to. Now, I think that is totally Slayer, personally, that they made a weighted stuffed animal and something that reminds me of the Vlasic pickle all in one. Now, I actually named this character that's in my lap right now, this stuffed pickle, I actually named him Vlasic because of my Aunt Missy bringing me the jar of real pickles. I actually named this pickle Vlasic. Or, like when I'm being kind of childish, I like to call him Vla. You know, like I'm a baby, like I'm crying. Vla. So, yeah. That's what I call him, is Vla. So, I just wanted to finally do a review on him. I think that he would be perfect to, like, for kids, you know. And, like, I've talked to one of the people at Fun and Function. She said that she has a son who has one of these stuffed pickles by on his bed. Now, the Fun and Function people didn't really give him all that of a name. They just call him Mr. Pickles on their website, but I just thought that sounded a little bit too generic, and so I personalized it, and I named my particular pickle Vlasic after the name brand of pickles that I like. Now, obviously, if you get one of these, you can call it whatever you want, you know, but I chose to name my stuffed pickle Vlasic because that's just me. So anyways, I will put links down in the description for both the Fun and Function pickle and the Vlasic pickles so that you can see that both of these actually exist. And I will give you one last look at him, at Mr. Vlad. And there you go. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you were able to see this pickle. Anyways, I will, you know, your comments are always welcome, and God bless.